Hey, what's up guys, it's Noah here. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to build a retractable redstone door in Minecraft, like so, where the door opens and closes with just a touch of a lever, and you can conceal this with a button or whatever you like, and with whatever block you like. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay, so first we're going to need a block of whatever you'd want to do. So whatever door you have, whatever kind of door you want to make. If you want to make it in wall like this one over here was, then we're going to need obviously the same block for the wall and the door. If you want two different blocks, then go ahead and grab them. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to be using warped planks because I think they look really cool, as does this new deep slate ore. I think it looks really sick, and I think silk touch is going to be really useful for building now in survival because of this deep slate ore. I think, like I said, this deep slate redstone ore looks incredible. I actually have a video where I find it for the first time, and like I have an initial reaction to it. I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. It's my survival server that I've been playing on, so you can go ahead and check that out. But it's an incredible design. I think it has an incredible texture that I think people are going to want to build with a lot. Let's go ahead and get into this build. So what we're going to need first is just our door, right? So we're going to have a 2-hole gap, right, simulating our door, and then this block is going to be the one that gets pushed into the gap. First of all, right behind it, we're going to need two pistons like this. So 2 pistons and then 2 more pistons beside it. And I'll get to the reason for that in a moment. And then 2 pistons here and here, and then we can put our block back there. Now, after we put all the redstone in, what's going to happen is these 2 pistons are going to push these 2 blocks onto these 2 squares right here, and these 2 pistons are going to push these front 2 blocks onto these 2 squares right here, and then something is going to activate these 2 awkward facing pistons and push the block forward onto these 2 squares, and thus we'll have our door closed and ready to open. So from here we can start doing the redstone. Now what we need to do first is build a little bridge, one above where our pistons are, 1 block above, and kind of connect all the way across from this front piston all the way to the other front piston, and then make a branch of 3 blocks out from that little branch, making a little T right behind the wall like so. Now what we can do is go ahead and set our redstone repeater on this side and on this side, and set them both to 4 ticks like that. And now we can connect them up however you want. I'm going to connect them up symmetrically like this. I think it looks nice. If you're on a survival world though and you're low on resources, just go ahead and connect them up like this. There's no difference, and it just saves you resources. Now we're ready to actually connect the redstone up to the pistons, and so let's go ahead and get into that. So what we need to do is we need to put a block here, we need to put a redstone here, and then we kind of need to wire it downwards into the pistons like so. Now we need to build a little bridge staircase sort of thing down on the side, just to connect into a lever in the future, or possibly a button. Whatever you want to do with it essentially in the future is fine. And we need to set all of these redstone repeaters here that we're going to put here to 4 ticks as well, and make sure they're in the right direction as well. Good. And so now a lever will go here that we can shut the door on and off with. Good. Now we are ready to go ahead and connect up these pistons. So we're going to connect them up like that, and that should activate all of the pistons there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side by putting a block on this piston and on this piston, and then just wiring that up with redstone. So let's go ahead and check it. And there we are. We have our door. Now, I'm going to show you some wrinkles that you can do with this that I think are pretty cool, that I've incorporated in some of my past survival worlds. So let's go ahead and jump into those wrinkles now. All right, we are here with the first wrinkle, and it is a little bit of a delay. As you can see, there's a lot of repeaters involved in this. But what you can do is you can hit the button and it can be further away. And then you wait for the door to open and close like so. That's the first wrinkle. Another thing I like to do in combination with the delay is extend the redstone's pulse from the button. As you can see, normally the button only stays on for about, well, let's go ahead and bypass this real quick. Let's go ahead and do this like so. Good. Go ahead and break this. As you can see, normally with the delay, the button's pulse only takes about that long. And that's a really difficult amount of time to get through a door, right? However, what we can do is we can extend the duration of this button by using comparators in this little shape like this. So it goes in one side and out the other, like so. So the redstone will come in through here, into this comparator, out the other side, and then in through these comparators in a little circle. And what this will do is extend the duration of the button, like so. This is really, really useful for getting in and out of doors that would normally shut really quickly with the button. Now for the most important part of this is that these doors are open, right? And most of the time we want the doors closed, especially if there's a button, we want the doors closed and pushed to open. Or if there's a lever, then obviously you can flick it back and forth, but with the button in particular, you want the door to be closed and for you to push it to open it. So what we do with this is this whole redstone area here needs to be charged. So what we can do is we can have this bit of redstone going into a repeater here, like so. That goes into a block right in front of it, like that. And then this block has a torch off of it, like that. And then that torch will then activate the redstone, like so. And now the whole door will be closed. And any push from the button, any push will open it and we close it. Then as we get around, we get our delay. And I get stuck in their pistons, but you get the idea. With the torch, and I actually, by kind of closing this loop, I have made I believe actually I've made everything light up and the doors stay open permanently. But if we took out just this one repeater and kind of close the loop back, you would see that the door will stay shut by itself until we give it another signal like so. So yeah, that's pretty much the finished product. You can do other things with it too. Add a bit of more timer with more comparators, add a bit more delay or less delay with the repeaters. And if you have repeaters, you can set them to lower delays with the ticks. But that's about it. That's pretty much the extent of the door. If you guys want more redstone mini projects like this, then leave a like and let me know in the comments down below. I love doing redstone and I'd love to do more in the future. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.